Hey y'all, Gina Brown here from HMS, and I am completing the Growing with Canvas course. So I am on the part of the module where I have to create a quiz. So I'm going to walk you through my quiz. So there's this great feature called Student View. You have to go to your home kind of screen and then hit Student View, and then you are able to see your Canvas through the eyes of a student, which is awesome. So let me go to this quiz so I can show you about it. So this quiz is about Miss Brown, me. So at the start of every year with all my classes, I read a poem that I wrote called Where I'm From. It talks about my culture, my traditions, my family, what sports I played in high school. And my main goal of this is to have the students learn more about me. I like to have a great classroom culture, and I like to learn about my students. So by the end of this lesson, the students will also write their own Where I'm From poems, and then we will share them with the class. And then I'm going to have each of my students create a quiz about themselves, and we will take quizzes about each other. So that's pretty cool. So let me hop in. So here's my quiz about Miss Brown. So in my assignments, I had a sequential order set up that they needed to first read my poem, annotate text code, write notices and wonders, and then they can take the quiz after. So I already took the quiz once, so I will take it again. I have it set to allow students to take it twice, and it will give the highest grade. So my main goal is to have the students learn about me. So if they miss a question, I want them to go back and try again. So what's my last name? I did a fill in the blank question for this one. So I did just-in-time feedback as well, so I will see if that popped up. So where was I born? I was born in California, which is awesome. So this was a multiple choice question. So far I have a fill in the blank and a multiple choice. My third question is an awesome type of question. It's called a file upload or an upload a picture. So my daughter's name is Violet, so I want the kids to upload a picture of a violet. I honestly don't even think I have one, so let me just put my Bitmoji here for now. So the kids would search the internet and then find that picture of a violet and save it. My fourth question is, what sport did I mention playing that my sister also played? So I did another multiple choice question here, which is why I have 6 questions, so I could address those 5 different question types. This next question is a true or false. Am I Chinese American? And that is true. In my Where I'm From poem, I talked about how my mom was born in Taiwan and my dad was born in Massachusetts, and kind of my cultures of being a Chinese American. And then this question is, how long have I been teaching? So I've been teaching 13 full years. This is my 14th. So what I did was I set a range. Either 13 or 14 is correct. Because I mean, depending on how you look at that question, you could pick either 13 or 14. So I'm going to submit the quiz, and then it will kind of tell me how I did, and I'm hoping I can see that just-in-time feedback, which is awesome. So yeah, here it is. So what's my last name? Brown. So my correct answer, I had great job. California, yay, I'm a California girl. I believe my wrong answers were something like, oh man, that's close. What's my daughter's name, so I can see if that picture was correct? And then I even said, her name is Violet. Did you upload the picture of a violet, or did you pick a rose or a lily or an iris? Softball, so I added a little more information, second base, baby, because that's the position I played. And then, am I Chinese American? True, I said my mom is Asian and my dad is American. So I love this just-in-time feedback because I can also kind of reinforce what I wanted them to know. And then, how long have I been teaching? 13. This is my 14th, but I've taught 13 full school years. So if they would have picked 14, that answer would have been right as well. And if they would have picked a wrong answer, I also set this feedback as exactly the same. So if they picked 10, they would get the same response. This is my 14th year, but I've taught 13. How did I get 5 out of 6? I got one wrong? That's funny. I'm not sure why it says 5 out of 6. I think I need to go back and double check that my picture one has a point value. So yeah, let me exit student view, and I will head back to my quiz so you can see it one more time. So this was a great way to kind of create a quiz. It grades it for me, and I'm actually going to go in and see what that issue is with that 5th question. So let me check that out. So if I go right up here, then I go to questions. It's just reminding me that I've technically taken the quiz, so it even is intuitive enough to kind of remind you that a student took it. So just be mindful of that. So I believe this is the question that says 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. So let's go see what the issue is with 5 out of 6 points. Let me go back. Graded, yes. Good. So y'all, I will do a little more research to kind of see why it had given me a 5 out of 6. I am curious. Maybe because my first quiz I took I got wrong, but I don't know, y'all. I'll check it out and figure it out. But thank you so much. Hey y'all, Gina Brown again. So I figured it out. I am learning as I go. So this was a great little kind of glitch that helped me learn something new. So since this question 3 was to upload a picture, I need to go in and check to see if that picture was correct. So it did not give me the point until I went to my quizzes. Let me show you what I did. So I got out of student view and I went into my quizzes as an educator. And then if I go right up here, I can show my student quiz results. So I'm the test student, so I went in. And then now I am able, question 3, to give myself or my students credit for this question. So I would look at the picture and see what it is. I'm going to have to download it and open it, but I know it was my Bitmoji. So let's just say it was a picture of a violet. Then I go in and I give myself the point, and then I hit update scores. So that's why it said I had a 5 out of 6 score, because I needed to go in and give myself the point for that question. So there you go. Bye, guys.